Rangers versus Fraserburgh match preview, live stream, whatever you want to talk about. It's going to get fired in here. Wasn't even going to do a preview for this game, going to be brutally honest, but then Ianis Hagi's contract, more news broke about it, and I tell you what, it needs to be addressed because I assumed that Ianis Hagi would actually be a Rangers player. I thought he was up to the summer of 26. Turns out it's only the summer of 25, and aye, it's the summer of 25 is just around the corner. So Ianis Hagi could be out the door. Oh, let's get that turned down. But anyway, yeah, we're going to preview the game, talk about starting 11 as well for Rangers, because let's be honest, folks, it shouldn't really be the strongest 11. We've got a game against United coming up. We've got a game against Dundee United coming up. What is the real need of fielding? You know, it's one of these home games where you literally cannot lose. I don't know how you would be able to lose against Fraserburgh. Oh, they could put a ball into the back of the net. Yeah, that could happen, but no, it's not going to happen, right? In terms of start 11, I mean, we're not going to get fired straight into that because we are going to fire straight into Ianis Hagi. So, Clement said there will be negotiations around that, if possible or not, for an extension. So, will there or won't there, Big Phil? I think Big Phil talks a wee bit of mince sometimes, but his contract runs out at the end of the season. That's according to the Rangers review. Now, everyone in the comments section is like, "Whoa, reel it in, sir! I thought it was last season, or the season after 2026." Well, partly it's not. I'm seeing a lot of people say about Ianis Hagi, don't care if he goes. Let's not give this guy a massive contract. I agree. I wouldn't give him a massive contract. I wouldn't give him like 50 grand a week and a 7-year deal, for example, like we're seeing dished out in England, like 9.5 years for Haaland, but. I mean, Hagi's one of our better players, man. If you cannot appreciate Ianis Hagi, then I don't know. Losing Ianis Hagi would be massive for our rebuild. You look at the game against Aberdeen, might not have got a goal, might not have got an assist, but I tell you what, he could have walked away with 5 assists if we had just more of our shooting boots on. If we don't keep Hagi, I'll kill myself. Well, that's a wee bit extreme there from Siggy Diamond, but you know what? He's a good player. We want to keep our good players. Regardless, right? And he's better than Barami. He's a starter. And he's a guy that could start for us for like the next 5 years. It's not, an injury and a falling out with Michael Beale has kept him out the team for the past, like, near enough 3 years, man. It's a disgrace why it has. Third part of the treble on its way. I agree. Ianis Hagi, the Mora, Fraserburgh, going to win the treble. I agree. Ianis Hagi, get into that 5th round Scottish Cup, win the Europa League and the league. I totally agree with that. Are you a wee bit mad? I'm no mad. Ianis Hagi's the man. Ianis Hagi's going to stay. But I wouldn't blame him if he left. The way the board treated him at the first bit of this season was borderline disgraceful. So, yeah, you know what? I'm going to actually go on to transfer market, going to Ianis Hagi, because I'm pretty sure when I read this it was 26, but obviously not the transfer market's the way he's been treated. Why would he? Well, that's it. I agree. He's been treated like a joke. His market value is $1.5 million. I guess because of his contract, actually. That probably makes a bit more sense, doesn't it? Now, according to Transfer Market, his contract doesn't run out until the 31st of May 2026. Now, one could believe that this whole contract agreement that he managed to sort out back in October, I believe, could that have pushed forward the deal where here we'll take a year off you and it means you're able to leave us for a free at the end of the season. But I don't think that's true. You see the way Hagi carries himself, right? He clearly wants to play for Rangers and he wants to be a part of the future. Now, as we said, why would you want to be considering how the board treated him? But he clearly cares about the fans, and I said most of us care about him. Denis Law, RIP, totally agree. Only Scottish player to win a Ballon d'Or. For me, that won't be replicated. He probably will be the only Scottish player to ever win that. Yeah, it's not an impossible. It might not be impossible, but I'd say, maybe in our lifetimes, he might be the only one. Obviously, football will continue to roll on past us. That's for sure. RIP though. He's negotiated a year off in exchange for not getting the extra 10 grand a week. That looks like what it could be. A shave was long overdue. Absolutely. Still need a haircut though. Blue Mike. firing wee jabs there, firing wee jabs. But yeah, the shave's done. Look about 12. Don't know how Kenny didn't win it, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people in the past you can argue how did they not win it. But yeah, Ballon d'Ors. I think back in the day, they were a wee bit more fair compared to what they are now, man. Now they're just it's a joke. I mean, some of the people winning them. I mean, I'm not saying I don't think Rodgers one of those people, but there's times when like Messi's won it recently, or like Lewandowski got robbed there. He should have won it, but COVID, we can't give it. What? Why can't we give it because of COVID? I mean, if you can give league titles and cups, and this isn't a dig, by the way, if teams can win league cups and titles and Champions League during COVID, why can't Lewandowski? Oh, but the ceremony, what a pish. Lewandowski gets shafted out of that, man. Absolutely shafted. Absolutely shafted, right? But anyway, Ianis Hagi. I hope the contract situation gets sorted, but you know, the younger you look, the better. I won't lie, I love a shave and short haircut since I already feel like an old bastard. This is a short haircut for the big Stevie Cole, but yeah, the beard needed to go and it went. The goatee lasted, and then it became a beard, and then it went. I've already talked about Celtic's 2-1 victory over Kelly. If people want to hear that, go over to Fog Football, cheeky wee plug. But there's a match review over there. It was we talked about the controversial handball in that game. You totally agree about the Polish hitman. Yeah, I think Lewandowski got shafted. I mean, come on. I don't know. I think if it was Ronaldo or Messi in contention for winning it, right, they wouldn't have just scrapped it, put it that way. I think it was a joke. It was phenomenal. I mean, it's a massive achievement winning the Ballon d'Or. Like they shouldn't have scrapped it. Anyway, Ianis Hagi, get him signed up. But Rangers Fraserburgh is what we're here to discuss, right? Who should play? Who shouldn't? Honestly, I would just completely strip that team, completely strip it, and fire in a bunch of youngsters. Butland, I believe, back training. So I mean, if Butland wasn't back training, right, and he was out for a wee bit longer, I would have gave the game to Munn. Honestly, why not? Like, I think it would have been a wee bit unfair on Kelly because his game time has already been limited, and he's been all right for us, barring that Hibs goal where I went through him for. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, I would maybe go with Munn, but I've got no complaints with Kelly. Yeah, Celtic were playing, they won 2-1. Derek McKinnon, what was he greeting about? I don't know what he was greeting about. There was a few dodgy decisions across the board in that game. But yeah, Scottish football, folks, dodgy decisions across the boards every game. We'll see how many dodgy decisions there is tomorrow. It's also Rafe and Falkirk tomorrow. We'll see. Your subjects on your channel get chucked for other matters. Maybe that's the case. What good would that do, though? If there was anything in your academy that's to be in the starting lineup by now, well, that's it, folks. We've got to get them in the start. I mean, the B team's been scrapped. It's at the windy, isn't it? So I would get as many players in as possible. I think Leon King should start. Bailey Rice should start. Then Salah should continue to start. I wouldn't start Igamani. I'd start Zach Lovelace. Yeah, I mean, Danilo's out injured. Cortez is pish. He's out injured. I'm done with Cortez, man. That is the biggest waste of money I've ever seen. Like, you know what, right? We can all have a go at Kamar Roof and guys like Ryan Jack, but you know what? They served their purpose to a degree. They gave us moments. They won us games. They won us trophies. What's Cortez done for us, folks? Yeah, they are both injured. Danilo's is minor, so I'm not going to have too much of a go at him, right? But it's like, what is going on? You know what I mean? What is actually going on there? Don't really understand it. Get the Austin goatee back. You look about 12. Channel legend. Sean, you might get it back. I mean, it's going to take a while to get it back, folks. All right. Stone Cold Steve Austin didn't become a superstar overnight. He had to wait his turn. So I'm going to have to wait my turn to grow it back. But yeah, orange ones. Are they the best ones? Maybe. Danilo, though, it's a shoulder injury. He should be back relatively soon. I mean, he can't play. I mean, I wouldn't want him against Fraserburgh anyway. And he can't play against Union St. Galossi and Man United. So hopefully, fingers crossed, Danilo only misses the Dundee United game. I don't know if you saw, but apparently Lyle Cameron's rejected a move. Yeah, that's all coming for Celtic and Aberdeen pages. I wouldn't really worry about that. In the lineup. A referee. You never know. Let's see here. Well, Stevie, do best walks in the UK channel. I'm with you. Channel. Best walks. I do walking, but I don't do walking away. You know. But yeah, I love walking. Can't get enough walking, man. Walking's fantastic. Walking is fantastic. How am I today? Ducky D. I'm feeling very good. I'm feeling all right. Feeling good. What do we make of so you're on about Mun? You're on about Mun, mate? I said months ago Danilo isn't pish and stand by it. He cost us $6 million. He can't stay fit or score goals consistently. Yeah. Danilo's good. It's injury prone though. He is. He's like a. We'll get to that in a minute, right? We'll get to that in a minute. Sean, I'll read you. Thanks for the super chat. Where the fuck is Fog Gaming gone? I'm no happy, right? They've took the channel down, all right? They've took the channel down, and we are in the process of trying to get it back. So, yeah, I've read into it. I mean, I've had not this channel took down, but I've had monetization taken away before, man, and it's just spam. It's just YouTube going through it, and it's happened to a lot of channels. You send an appeal, and hopefully it'll be back, Sean. But I can't guarantee it. You know, YouTube is a wee bit dodgy. But yeah, as for Danilo, yeah, Danilo's good. He just needs to stay fit. It's like, see with Cortez, like what's Cortez done for us? I remember a goal against Hearts, right? But that's about it, man. I cannot believe we've went ahead and signed him for $4 million. That's scary, man. That's diddy business. That's pish. I'm looking happy. Very good. I'm looking happy. Brilliant. I try and walk 3 miles every 5 out of 7 days. Great for you. Absolutely. I walk the dog twice a day. I walk probably at least 3 miles a day. But yeah, absolutely. Walking. What is my thoughts on the new signing? Like I said earlier, I mean, we're bringing a guy in that's played no minutes at any decent level where it's like, well, why not just promote from within? I just don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I'm not going to. We need that centre back. We need a bit more depth, but it's just a weird one. I don't really know what to really explain or talk about with that signing. Rafael Fernandez, decent sounding name and all that, but I think he's played 17 games his entire career. I mean, I'd start him tomorrow. So yeah, I've talked about Kelly, and then right back. Who's going to start at right back? I mean, we've kind of sent out Fraser's out on loan, isn't he? So that's the one day. I don't really know. I mean, is Tav going to start right back to get minutes in the leg for United? Probably. That's probably what's going to happen. But I would go. It's probably going to be Tav. Who else? Tav, Ninsala, Fernandez, and who's the left back going to be? Yilmaz. Maybe give Yefty a wee rest because Yefty's the better of the two. I mean, into the midfield, I would go Bailey Rice. I'd go Bailey Rice and Connor Barron. Connor Barron's not really had the amount of minutes so far this season. Kieran Darl should be nowhere near that starting 11 or 18. And if he's near it, I won't be happy. As for the front four, I think the front four, Sack Lovelace, I think McCausland will be in there. I mean, who's on the left? I mean, Matondo's been told he's not welcome, pretty much. That's pretty much what happened to Matondo. I mean, who else? To be honest, I just hope we see a bunch of new faces in there. And you know what? If we do start a strong team, I want us to win 8-0. Build a bit of confidence. I'm sick of starting a strong team in the cup and no winning 8-0 because Fraser. I mean, Air United beat. I can't even remember who they're playing today, but they won 8-0, right? So why not? Why can we not win 8-0? No, maybe Igamani. I wouldn't start him. I'd maybe bring him on with 20 minutes just to get a wee easy hat trick. we build them up before United. And you know what the problem is? As much, I think a lot of us are looking forward to Igamani at Old Trafford, right? But see if he puts in a good performance, he could be away. He could seriously be away. So we'll see how that goes. So let's see. Who's the new saviour? I don't know who the new saviour is. Our Lord Jesus Christ. Everybody has to start somewhere. Big Clinton hasn't started a professional match and he looks the part. True, but I think the problem with Fernandes is it's a loan. You know what I mean? See, when Salah, he looks decent. And not the good thing is with that, he's our player. We can keep him. Say Rafael Fernandes has a slow start, but by April, he looks good. Now, maybe that'll help us to a Scottish Cup. You know what I mean? Or a decent wee run in Europa League. Maybe it could, but reality is, if he's bad, it's a 6-month loan. Maybe there'll be an option to buy in there, hopefully. But is there an option to buy? Well, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'll back him. I'll back him 110%. But it's not quite the Johnny Evans that I'm not saying I would have died for Johnny Evans, but Johnny Evans or Porteous, etc., would have been preferred over this guy, in my opinion. But here, we've had a good track record recently with bringing in youthful players. So maybe, I say recently, like the last 6 months. So maybe that'll go according to plan, right? Carter Vickers didn't play any minutes with Spurs, and look how that turned out in the end. Judge the boy after a few games. That's it. But that is it. See, you know what? See what he did for the Lille under-12s. It's irrelevant. It's what he does at that pitch tomorrow and the rest of the season. Because, you look at Aaron Ramsey. Sorry to mention his names, folks, but look what he did. Came to us and shot the bed. Look at Amad Diallo. Doing great for Man United, but didn't do that great for us. And still can't believe that Scott Wright started that Europa League final over him. But anyway, blood's on Gio's hands, not mine. But yeah, it's all about what they do for us. I couldn't care what they do elsewhere. I mean, I'm not going to lie. When a player leaves, I do wish them well. And I'm not going to wish a player purposely bad. It's weird. I seen Ryan Jack playing for some Turkish team. And he's not injured. He's playing a bunch of minutes. And it's like, what the fuck's going on at our team? Jogging's better than walking. If you want to jog, though. Everybody. Let's see. Did you swap Kyogo out for Dessers when no one was looking the other day? I tell you what, man. Dessers, good we go against Aberdeen. Kyogo today, not that good. He missed a lot of chances. So did Atati. It shouldn't have ended 2-1. Let's see. I tell you what, no. Absolutely. Every Saturday we follow. Totally agree. Ducky D. What's happening to Hagi? Penalty King. Let's not go into that. Yeah, so let's talk about. I've already addressed Hagi. Basically, his contract runs out this summer, not next, which a lot of us believed. So that's not good. Ahmed is better an older player than what he was 2 years ago. I don't think it's... No, I agree, right? It's 3 years ago now. It's not even 2. And you've got to hold that to account. But the reality is, you would still expect Diallo hitting the levels now to be able to do something decent for us. But anyway, he made an alright debut. He kind of just got scapegoated for that. I think he came on against Celtic, didn't he, when we get beat 3-0. So, and that kind of didn't go well for him. But yeah, Amad Diallo looks fantastic now. No two ways about it. But we even seen it, not even at United. He had that spell at Sunderland and he looked really good. You packed a 5 million coin card on FIFA. Fun fact, I loaded up FIFA about a couple of hours ago. Bought Robin Proper and Tierney. Got them both sent off and lost 7-6 on the new Xbox. What happened to your Rangers badge? The membership must have run out. Colin gifted a bunch of memberships, man. They've ran out. Speaking of Colin, where is Colin? He sent me 222 quid the other day. Oh, not the other day. It was like the other year. I mean, where is Colin? I wouldn't mind that again, son. Just put it out there. There we go. What I can't forgive Gio for was starting Scott Wright over Ahmed. Yeah. Scott Wright shouldn't have started, man. I just looking back at that, man, I just don't understand why he did. But yeah, right, I've already went through the 11. it could be a magnitude of different 11s out there, but put it this way, it's not like we're at home against a championship team. We're against a team that is really poor, and we literally cannot lose. I just don't. It cannot happen. So, I mean, it'd be one thing if we were playing in Fraserburgh, but we're not. So, it's Ibrox. We'll win. The attendance will be interesting. I believe it's £21 a ticket. That's cost a bit of outrage. What do we make of that? £21 a ticket for a match against Fraserburgh. 2:15 kickoff. Nice wee game for people to get into with their families. I reckon the new lad's talking shite, saying he followed Rangers since he was a boy. Probably. What age is he? 17? 18? I mean, it's 2025, folks. I mean, if you're 18, that puts you born in, what, 2007? 22. I mean, that's a decent... 22 puts you at, what, 2003? 2003... I mean, I remember stuff when you're like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but I mean, I doubt it. He's just said that to get the fans on board, didn't he, man? So, you know, well, I guess 2002, I guess he could be. Technically, if you were born the start of January, you could have been 2003, but yeah. Yeah, I could put the boots on them. Absolutely. I was decent in my day. 21 points for a game versus Fraserburgh. Right. Martin from the Rabble is a good laugh. The fat Gary Neville. Bloody teabag from Prison Break. What is my favourite sandwich? Fuck, I don't know, man. I need to think about it. If Subway or what? I think Subways went downhill, man. I've had too many Subways. Back in the day, they used to be very good. Now they're just a bit done. BLT. Is a BLT a shite bag option? Breakfast sandwich is pretty good. Every player says stuff like that to win the fans over. Look at Van Dijk. He went to Liverpool despite being a Man United fan. Yeah, that's it, though. I'm not going to... Yo, did this guy, right? Did this guy watch us play Aden Athletic and all those sort of teams? No, I seriously doubt it. Can't beat a Chinese? Absolutely. Aye, teabag. Theodore Bagwell. Phil Parmesan. That's a wee bit. I think that'll be a few people's league here, to be honest. But right, I mean, score prediction. I want as many goals as possible. 6, 7, 8, 9. That sort of territory. Will we see it? I hope Igamani. You know, it's actually fun to actually have a player that you're interested in watching. I feel like in the first part of this season, when like the likes of Hagi, Igamani, and Salah weren't playing it, and it was just the continuation of Dross playing. It was depressing, but I don't know. But even as a neutral, right, and even if you've got your green tinted specs on, I just can't help but watch Hamza Gamani and smile. It's actually just great to have a player that you can watch and be fucking excited every time the guy picks up the ball. I mean, it makes for a change when Cyril Dessers picks up the ball, man. I'm fucking hiding behind the couch. So, what's your Chinese order? Love a spring roll. 2 spring rolls. I know some people don't like spring rolls, but I love spring rolls. I mean, cannot beat spring rolls, man. I could eat anything from the Chinese. I'm not fussy, man. I could eat anything. I mean, obviously, you've got to have your chips in there, your prawn crackers, salt and chili chips. I mean, you got to have your rice, any type of rice. Absolutely. Anything, man. Indians as well, kebabs, fucking get them all ordered. I'm trying to think about the takeaway that I would like the least, folks, and I don't know what it would be. Chicken balls? Aye, don't mind chicken balls. Absolutely. I mean, I can see why people would think chicken balls are a bit bland from the saute sauce, so can't beat that. Black bean, fucking you name it. Everything. Don't think King's too spicy, though. I'll admit, I'm a bit of a shite bag when it comes to the spice department. But that's... I mean, honestly, I'm trying to think about the worst takeaway there is. Not the big... I was going to say pasta, but that's not like a Tony macaroni. That would not interest me. Come on, Stevie, give me this one. If they send one of ours to the hospital, we'll send one of theirs to the morgue. That's the Govan way. That's a pretty good way to end this video, isn't it? But my order is chips, fried rice, and gravy with chicken balls. There you go. Get that fired into you. Absolutely. I tell you what, though, my favourite's a chippy. Special fish, black pudding, and a roll. That's me sorted. A big bastard amount of red sauce. That's me. Happy. Fucking done. It will get tanned every day of the week and twice on Sunday, folks. I'm trying to think of a takeaway I don't really like. If someone mentioned, I'd be like, no, you didn't mention that. I think Domino's has massively went down recently. Yeah, I love Pizza Hut. Always get a Pizza Hut when I'm in Edinburgh. Do they have Tony Macaroni in Belfast? I don't know if they've got one in Belfast, but I know they've got one in Bangor. If people know about Bangor, I think that shut down. I don't know. Favorite film? Fuck, that's a deep one. I mean, there's so many. Predator, Rocky IV, I say any Terminator, any of the first two. Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2. I can't be about Toy Story 2. Fuck, man, I could name her. I love Weatherspoons, man. I seen question of the day in the rabble. What's your go-to before a game? Weatherspoons. Absolutely. Cheap as fuck. There you go. Goodfellas or Scarface. That's a shout. Absolutely. Pizza Hut shut in air, became a Burger King. Yes, I think Pizza Huts are just dropping, aren't they? Pizza Huts. You've obviously got the one beside Central Station, McDonald's. Cheap and cheerful with Weatherspoons. Absolutely. I don't know why Weatherspoons gets buried, by the way. Weatherspoons is great. They've got one. They've got one. There's only 3 across the entirety of Northern Ireland. One in Ards, one in Belfast, and one in Carrickfergus. Compare that to England's obviously got the most Weatherspoons, right? But to think there's only one in Belfast is mad when you think of Edinburgh and Glasgow. So, yeah, pretty. Absolutely. He does. Channel 4 film, 80s, Rita Soon, Bob. There you go. Ghostbusters is your favourite movie of all time. I don't mind Ghostbusters, but I love a bit of Toy Story. Toy Story 2. Toy Story 1's fucking brilliant. The banter between that's how you defeat Zurg. The big man, Woody and Buzz. Can't be a bit of that. What else? What other movies? Horror movies, folks. Like the first Saw. First 2 Saws are pretty good. What else? Jeepers Creepers is no bad. Honestly, movies that come out these days. I watched that Long Legs, man. Pretty shite. Nicolas Cage doing all this fucking like a fud. Walking fud, Nicolas Cage. What about Burniston? Yeah, I like watching that. I wouldn't go out my way to watch it. 11. In the ice cream fan where he's whipping out the heroin and the AKs. I think that's brilliant. What's the name of that? Bo Peep or Jesse? Is that what you're on about? The fact that I'm whipping out these Toy Story characters is quite concerning, isn't it? The Thing's brilliant. Love the Thing. Haven't seen that in donkeys though. I think Alien's overrated. Now some people. What was your actual bet on the Super Bowl? You won 1,400 on. Fuck, that's a blast from the past. Peter Wright to win. It was Peter Wright. Was it Peter Wright to win some form of Players' Championship, or it might have been the Premier League? Don't quote me on it. I don't. Actually, it might not have been the Premier. It was double. It was Peter Wright and the Kansas City Chiefs. I remember going to bed, and was it the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Tom Brady. He had me on 1-1. Black was behind the white. I went to bed. A few short minutes later, big Patrick Mahomes. 1,400 in my bank account. No bad. Dawn of the Dead's pretty good. Billy Connolly or Kevin Bridges. That is a controversial. You know what? I think everyone can kind of like slash understand Kevin Bridges. I feel like Billy Connolly only no, I mean I say select few. A lot of people get him. I'm not going to turn his, but I feel like Kevin Bridges works across all ages. I feel like with Billy Connolly, it just goes over a lot of people's heads, and that. I mean, I do like Kevin Bridges, so but hopefully that was explained all right. Ducky D, for it. Yeah, they are both American football load of pish. It is into it is a wee bit, but I don't mind watching it. I think it is. It's good, but at the same time, it is a bit. It's a bit weird. You're watching it, man, and like one play, right? They'll whip a flag onto the pitch, and then that'll be you snookered, and then the next play, something worse will happen, and nothing gets done. It's a weird sport. The Americans are weird. There's no like tribalism about it. Like a team will just leave a city, and it'll be like, what is it? The Jacksonville Jaguars. They moved. No, the Rams. Did the Rams? What was it? The Jacksonville Rams, and they moved to LA. Now they're the LA Rams or something. Imagine that. That just doesn't work. Like I know here in England, what we got. I say we got something closer to home, so we. Um, MK Dons no Wimbledon thing, but I mean, fuck, look how much that affected. Small mids easily amused with the Huns. What mob movie countdown? Only thing missing is Ross King, but I suppose you'll do, Stevie. Aye, Saturday night. Forgot it's Saturday night. Love NFL, big chess game with huge black guys and a few white quarterbacks. That's pretty much it, isn't it? It is a good chess game. Seeing you've got like they've got their timeouts and you're needing a bet, and there's like 57 seconds left on the clock, and you're like, right, if he uses that timeout then and that timeout there and then there, it's good. No, it can be good, but if you've got like a single digit IQ and you check out American football for the first time, you're going to be sitting there like, what's going on? Now, most people with a single digit IQ probably open the fridge and wonder what's going on, but I think American football, it can be a bit confusing. I do know the NFL rules. Like when I'm on about the flag thing, I think even most people can I think sometimes they throw the flag for fuck all. You know what I mean? I really do think that. I remember once thinking I was up, man. They're celebrating, and the guy points, the flag's on, pass, interference, 15 yards, and it fucked me at like 800 quid. So, yeah, pish. It was the Oakland Raiders, now it's the Las Vegas Raiders. Well, there you go. I knew it was some team. Maybe I think it might have been the LA. Minus 13 in Govan, it is. It is. I'm not going to deny that. What do you drink? Like an alcoholic drink? I can drink anything. Vodka. I'd say vodka's to get the I would say the vodka's the I do like Balmers, red berries. I think that I fucking love that. I'll admit it. Tenants, you know, all that good stuff. You can't beat vodka though. Vodka's too easy to drink. Sports scene on Stevie. Got to watch the champions, pal. Ah, yeah, they did. They won. WKD. Can't go wrong with WKD, right? Blue WKD. Oh, it's a shite bags drink. Well, if it tastes fucking nice, who cares? That's it. You know what I mean? And it's blue. What's not to love about a blue WKD? Can't beat Sambuca. Shots of Sambuca. Tears. Might be tears. Absolutely. The Philly Eagles are your team. I mean, I know the Kansas City Chiefs have won me that many bets. I would fucking, it would be unfair on Patrick Mahomes for me to pick any other team. Put it that way. You know what I mean? Mad Dog, Mad Dog, Desperados, whiskey, all good shorts. What's the least? Wine. I hate wine. Red wine fucking turns me. If Rangers win the league, I'll give 500 quid and you need to drink a whole bottle of Sambuca. Right, well, I mean, I don't know what's if we had to rank those three at a possibility. You give him 500 quid, me drinking the whole bottle of Sambuca, or Rangers winning the league. I don't know what order would get to, but I mean, I think they're all pretty unrealistic, aren't they? Bailey's a shite. Yeah, but it's not the best, but you can drink it. San Francisco 49ers, the 49ers. Yeah. New York Jets are always shite, aren't they? Most of the New York teams are pretty shite. New Jersey. Right, folks. Score prediction. I'm going to go 7-0. I think it should be a very. No, I knew he didn't play for a Scottish team. It's weird that Denis Law never did. It's also weirder that he played for both Manchester clubs, but I mean, mad that he relegated United. I mean, that's a massive moment. Massive moment, isn't it? Like, got to drink a whole bottle unless you're too much of a shite bag to do it. What sort of side effects would drinking a whole bottle of Sambuca in one go do you? Maybe. I might need to have a wee bit of a full stomach to do that. Like, couldn't imagine doing it on an empty one. He went to Huddersfield at 15. Yeah, I mean, great career. Ballon d'Or winner. What a man. Yeah, likes a bit of the Baileys, does he? Strongbow dark fruits is all right. I like that. Can't complain with that. Right, folks. 7-0, 6-0. It's good going into a game knowing that we're going to win no matter what, and there's no real pressure on it. But I really want just to see a good performance and players that have not really been given a chance get a chance. So, see, alcohol, be careful. Why? Drink responsibly, gamble responsibly, all that shite. Till then, though, 7-0. We'll be back soon. More content. Peace.